Look at that frown already. It's going rigid. Oh baby. We got our sample pail. And if we look at that wheat, feels a little damp, but I guess it's my first time feeling wheat all year, so we'll see. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. My name is Austin, and I work at Full Line Ag, a farm equipment dealership located in the beautiful province of Saskatchewan. But anyways, today we are starting this video off, as we can see, in the sprayer, because we are getting ready for harvest 2023. We are in this Rogator 1300C with 132-foot Millennium booms. We can see our Raven, our capstan, our Vario terminal, and we are out here desiccating some wheat. This is a nice flat field, which makes my job in the sprayer a lot easier. The field looks pretty good, but the closer and closer you look at it, the thinner and thinner it gets. We're gonna be coming to our headland here, so we're gonna have to slow down a little bit. All I'm gonna do is hit my C2, my second cruise control, set for 8 miles an hour. It's gonna slow us right down. I'm able to make my turn. Hit my auto steering gauge. Then I'm gonna hit my C1, bring us back up to that 13 miles an hour. And just like that, we're going again. And so this field is finished getting sprayed. This will probably be the first field of harvest 2023. Maybe didn't need to spray it too bad. I was maybe going to let it sit and hopefully come in without having to spray. However, we got a few good shots of rain the last week, probably just about 1.5 inches. I started walking through and there was a fair bit of weed pressure, but not really that. I just wanted to make sure the crop was dead consistently. I want to kind of get harvest started and finished in a timely fashion, I guess, like everybody. And I figured this would be my safest bet for getting into the field in more of a guaranteed time. But we're all folded up. We had the exact right amount of volume in our tank. I just turned on our road mode. We're going to close out of our job. We're going to clear our map, turn on our lights, Fendt 939, and this Fendt Momentum 31 row planter. You can see that big liquid tank on the front, our 2 seed tanks, our inline axle. Behind me, you can see we're just about to be starting harvest. We have our combine in the field, and yes, we had to sadly trample a little bit of wheat because with our header trailer, we have a main highway this way, a main highway this way, and that 45 feet wouldn't get in through here, I don't think. We are jumping into the swing of things fast because we were just in Manitoba yesterday, got back last night, and the wheat is pretty much good to go. We need to get a sample here tonight. We're doing one pass down there with this sweet Gearinghoff header and this Ideal 9. We're gonna see how things are running, fill up a pail, bring it to the elevator, see what our test is, and then tomorrow we plan on hammering it all day long. But just look at that German engineering. Oh baby. Just on our iPad, we are connected to the ACM of the combine. We're going home, going to our AGCO Smart Connect, and we are going to be pairing to this combine to run some automation through this. So we have our drag rods down. Look at that frown already. It's going rigid. And let's go do some combining. We can see all of our data. And here we are combining. And so we got a little bit cut out of this field. We can see our wheat field. Looks pretty good from that angle, but it starts to thin out a bit when you go with the rows. But we got our pail and we're about to go get a sample. Oh, still got some grasshoppers. As I fall in here. So we didn't really pay too much attention to the sample. We were mostly just trying to see and get some stuff in the hopper. Grab from all over this hopper. Whew. That's a big combine. But today's video was just a quick one, just getting the combine started up. Didn't really care about our settings, just went from last year's to get a rough start. Do a little bit of combining just to get a sample, take to the elevator, see what it's gonna be, and then we're gonna come back tomorrow and hopefully get started if it's dry enough, which I think it is. It's a shame though, tonight would have been a beautiful night to combine and get some sweet drone footage for you guys, but I guess you'll just have to stay patient.